One of the most important features that one would look at when determining the disability plan that suits their needs is how does the insurance company actually define disability? When would you be able to collect? This is extremely difficult to decipher as many companies and different types of plans will use the same terminology. The most comprehensive is what they refer to as own occupation, and in the business, brokers and agents refer to this as specialty definition of disability. This is the only one that will pay you fully if you can't do your medical or profession or business that you were doing prior to the claim. If you can't do that, then you are going to obtain full disability benefits regardless of any other income that you earn. Now, there is also something called modified own occupation. In this case, if a person can't do the important duties of their own occupation and they are not required to work, they choose not to work after that, then they will receive full benefits. But at their choice, they could go back to work. If they choose to go back to work, then they are going to be paid residually or partially, and it's going to be based on their loss. They have more than a 75% loss, then they may still be paid fully, but there is the potential of reduction under this own occupation definition. What you want to look for is in the definition, after it determines, the important major duties of your own occupation, specialty, you want to see if there's the word and not working. If you see that in the definition, you have a modified own occupation, not a specialty definition. And in that definition, in the modified, they say, and you're not working elsewhere. So if you are working elsewhere, then you have to look at the residual or partial payments that are available. The next definition of disability is the any occupation definition. In this case, if you can't do your medical specialty or your own profession, then you will receive full benefits. However, now the insurance company has the right to decide, could you do any occupation in the national economy based on education, training, or experience? In this case, now the insurance company, even though that they refer to it as own occupation, the insurance company is able to decide, should you be working? An example would be for most physicians, they would be able to teach almost under most circumstances, so they may not be able to obtain benefits under that type of plan. The last one is a transitional own occupation definition. This one is an ONOC specialty definition. However, if the amount of money that you earn after a disability added to the amount of disability benefits is higher than your pre-disability earnings, they could then reduce your disability benefit. Now, this plan, I've never seen anyone actually have their benefits reduced under this type of plan, and it is in fact guaranteeing 100% of the income that you earned before. And most insurance companies will put an inflation to your pre-existing or to your pre-disability earnings, so that if you were earning $100,000, the following year you would have been expected to earn $107,000 using a 7% compound. And so you will be able to earn more in the future using those cost of living increases that are available.